I'm grabbing my Oculus to become a flow weaver.
Flow weaver? What are you talking about? Wait. What's happening?
It's been quite some time since I jumped into my Oculus Quest 2, and this time I'm jumping in to Flow Weaver, an escape room experience where you sit the entire game. You don't stand whatsoever. The game is only about 3 hours long, but you've been trapped by the necromancer, and you're essentially trapped in what they call the real world. The real world is a castle-like tower that you are in, but you get these Flow Weaver abilities that allow you to teleport from one dimension into another. Definitely a pretty cool concept.
I wonder if this could ever grow again.
So why are you here? Well, the necromancer out of nowhere suddenly decided to captivate you and hold you in this tower. From there, you're set out on the task to escape. Pretty simple, but you run into unique characters around the world in other dimensions and kind of give you more of a backstory of what happened to them and maybe why they aren't alive anymore. Certain situations like that are rather pretty cool, pretty interactive. You get the ability to kind of hone in on your senses and discover what's in that particular room that will allow you to interact with objects and help you escape. And then you use some of these objects in other dimensions. So if you're able to pull from one object, like a bone in the very beginning, for example, to then pull it into the shadow realm, well, that gives you the ability then to open up this chest. So it's cool to see how they intertwine both of the worlds, but you can only go from one realm back to the reality world and then into another realm. You're not going to go from one realm to the next. You have to teleport back to your main source, the castle, and then from there, head out on your next adventure. My overall experience with the game is pretty cool. It is definitely a unique experience to be able to teleport from one dimension into another, and from there solve the puzzles. I've never really seen anything used in that kind of mechanic. I thought that was a really nice highlight. The voice acting as the main character is actually really well done. The rest of them seem to be a little lackluster, not as polished as I would have liked to have seen when it comes to the voice of the main character. She's really well done, kind of brings this presence to her, and the fact that she has this sense of awareness of who she is but doesn't know why she's there, and then you kind of set out to discover what's going on and why is the necromancer holding you hostage. It's a very cool experience, definitely one I do recommend.
Locked chest with useful items inside. Do my captors want me to escape? What do they hope to gain?
My overall experience with Flow Weaver was enjoyable, but definitely short-lived. Wrapping in only around 3 hours, it's more of an experience than a full-fledged game, so definitely be aware of that moving forward. Voice acting was really good when it comes to the main character, but kind of left me wanting more from the remaining cast, and the overall worlds themselves were pretty cool. Some of these dimensions that you teleport into can be very awe-inspiring, I would say. So very unique worlds, very creative, like how the puzzles work. Some of them did leave me a little hung up there for a while, but I still had a great time. Overall, I'm scoring this one a 6.5.
Looks like a lightning rod or something. But it's surrounded by some kind of protective structure.
Flow Weaver is a unique experience that will put you in your seat, literally, as you flow through dimensions to solve the puzzles of the world. However, only 3 hours of gameplay time will leave you looking for a little bit more.
You bring foul magic here to my realm. Magic that does not belong.